Got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit, and it's lit, and it's lit, and it's lit.
Up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Warriors. For Cleveland, it's been a slow start to the season. Tonight, they'll try to get an elusive W. Warriors, Cavs is next. Back in just a moment. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player, and we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Butler, and it's Payton in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Mitchell, the Warriors pull it in. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. The baseline J, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Well, that mid-range, that's a comfort zone for Jimmy Butler.
The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mobley outside from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Curry, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
He shoots it, and the shot is good by Garland.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Payton against Hunter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Allie, thank you. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And both free throws good for Green. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Here's Payton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hunter passes to Garland. No good from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Butler with the bucket.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Garland. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The 3 from Mitchell hits a three-pointer.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Curry. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Butler off the drive. It's good.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Okiki's checked in for Wade. And that one misses. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Moody. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors trailing. Butler passes to Moody. That one drops for him. Moody's got his second basket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Garland, defended by Pajemski. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Green, the pass to Butler. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through them.
It's 2-on-1. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he makes it. Moody's got 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Garland for 3. The putback. Rebounded by Butler. Strus against Payton. Pass to Moody. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
The Warriors lead by 5. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then there's Kevon Looney, then it's Moses Moody, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Knox is checked in. The Warriors shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Out to Hield. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Jackson Davis is checked in for Knox.
Warrior substitution, number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. From deep, Mobley gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court. Your Cavs powerhouse team.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
The Warriors lead by 4. And that one good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And an intentional foul right there. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 10, Darius Garland.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. No good on the quick 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Take it away! Curry against Hunter. Curry at the rim!
They're really working the paint now.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Evan Mobley. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome.
Donovan Mitchell.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Garland, the pass to Hunter. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Santos. Payton's checked in for Moody. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Here's Garland. It's stolen by Curry. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Garland against Curry. Garland, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Butler finds Payton. Over Hunter. Again, the Warriors score. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Knocks down the triple. Podziemski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Knocked loose. The floater, that's good from Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Cavaliers trail by 21. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Okoro. Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
The Warriors lead by 17. Payton passes to Moody. The 3 is up. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Garland finds Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Your Warriors ahead, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, fresh out the gates, they've already established themselves as one of the teams to beat.
That is certainly reflected in their ranking here, a team to be reckoned with. Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Moses Moody, getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The Warriors lead by 21. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Podziemski's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
From behind the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Moody's checked in for Curry. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Grant for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending. What do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Green. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Garland. Drives to the hoop. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up. But quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
And the Warriors call time here. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's Podziemski. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Pajemski's got 4 points now in the quarter. What a rookie year for Brandon Pajemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now that's some heady play for a rookie. Pajemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hield.
2 minutes.
To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Pajemski's got 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Cavs have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And he gets that one. 11 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Left side Moody. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Hunter. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Golden State has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Moody good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Now Looney. Back to Moody. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Moody's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And that one's good, Spencer.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Buddy Hield. Moody is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Armstrong in at the point.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. To the inside, here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He challenged dodges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Moody passes to Looney. Shoots over Thompson. The shot by Looney, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Thompson outside. Inside. Outside Strus. Off target from outside. Golden State has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Knocks the pass to Hield. Puts up a three. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Armstrong. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Garland for three. Offensive rebound. The kick to Hunter. Launches it. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Garland's got 6 here in the quarter.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And the shot's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Gets stolen by Hield. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
And that one's good.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
Here's Jackson Davis. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. Golden State has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Hield. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with. Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That's good from Garland.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright future.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Now, the team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Spencer, no good. Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 39. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Moses Moody.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this team depends on him to lead them, and he did just that tonight. He doesn't take this responsibility lightly. You could tell it was important for him to grab a win here. And Cleveland's shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Rowe, and he slams it in one-handed.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hunter finds Allen. On the take, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh boy, sometimes Jared Allen shows you that nasty streak.
Outside Moody. Fires the three. Another three for Golden State.
For three.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
14 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Garland hits them both. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Moody from outside, and he cans that one.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. And so, for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Moses Moody.